Ever dreamt of achieving something big but just can't seem to make it happen? We've all been there. The aspiration is high, but the path to achievement seems elusive. That's where goals come into play. They can be the lighthouse in the fog of uncertainty, guiding us towards our dreams. Now, imagine if there was a tool that could turn these dreams into tangible, achievable objectives. Enter SMART goals. Stick around to discover how SMART goals are your secret weapon to success. So, what exactly are these SMART goals we're talking about? Well, SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Each letter represents a crucial component of a well-structured goal. Let's start with specific. A specific goal is clear and detailed. It's not just about wanting to be successful, it's about defining what success looks like for you. It might be finishing a project, scoring an A on an exam, or learning a new skill. Next, we have measurable. A measurable goal is one that you can track. It's not enough to just want to do better, you need to define what better means. Is it improving your score by 10 points? Or perhaps it's increasing sales by 15%. Achievable is the third component. An achievable goal is one that you have the skills and resources to reach. It's about setting a challenge that's hard but not impossible. You're climbing a mountain, not flying to the moon. Relevant is the fourth part of our acronym. A relevant goal aligns with your broader objectives and values. It's a piece of the bigger picture, a step on the journey to your ultimate destination. Finally, we have time-bound. A time-bound goal has a deadline. It's not an open-ended task, but a mission with a clear finish line. Now that you know what SMART goals are, let's delve deeper into each component. First things first, your goal needs to be specific. So what does that mean? Well, specificity in goal setting is like a roadmap. Without it, you're basically driving around aimlessly, hoping to reach your destination. But with it, you've got a clear path and direction. Now, how do we make our goals specific? It's simpler than you might think. Let's say you want to improve your grades. A non-specific goal would be get better grades. But a specific goal, that's improve my math grade from a B to an A by the end of next semester. Notice the difference? The specific goal tells us what exactly needs to be achieved and by when. It's like putting a GPS coordinate into your roadmap. It directs your efforts and keeps you focused. So remember, when crafting your goals, ensure they are laser-focused and well-defined. A specific goal paints a clear picture of what success looks like. And next up, your goal must be measurable. Now, what does it mean to have measurable goals? Well, it's about quantifying your objectives. It's about adding numbers, percentages, or any other unit of measurement to your goal. This way, you can track your progress and see how far you've come or how far you've got left to go. Imagine you're on a journey. Without a clear destination or milestones, would you know when you've arrived? Probably not. That's why goals need to be measurable. Let's say, for example, you want to improve your fitness. A vague goal might be, I want to get fit. But a measurable goal, that's, I want to be able to run 5 miles without stopping by the end of June. You've got a clear, quantifiable target and a deadline. So remember, when setting your goals, make them measurable. A measurable goal allows you to track your progress and stay motivated. Moving on, your goal needs to be achievable. This is the third letter in our SMART acronym, and it's a crucial part of goal setting. Why? Because a goal that's out of your reach, no matter how much effort you put in, can lead to frustration and a sense of failure. Now, how can we ensure our goals are achievable? First, ask yourself if you have or can acquire the resources and capabilities needed. Say you want to learn a new language. Do you have time to dedicate to this task? Can you afford language lessons, or can you find free resources? Second, consider the constraints. If you're working full-time and have family responsibilities, running a marathon next month might not be achievable. But running a 5K could be, with the right training plan. Remember, an achievable goal doesn't mean an easy one. It should challenge you, but it should also be within your reach. An achievable goal is realistic and within your capabilities. Fourth in line, your goal should be relevant. Now, what does that mean? It means your goal should matter to you and align with your other life plans and ambitions. It's not enough to set a goal just because it sounds good or because it's what others are doing. Your goal must be personally meaningful and valuable to you. Imagine you're an art student who loves painting and wants to become a professional artist. If your goal is to be the best accountant in town, how relevant is that to your passion and future plans? It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. Instead, A more relevant goal could be to have your artwork exhibited in a local gallery within the next 2 years. Remember, a relevant goal is not just about what you want to achieve, but also about why it matters to you. It's about connecting your goal with your passion, your values, and your long-term plans. That's the secret sauce to staying motivated and committed. A relevant goal aligns with your overall ambitions and life plans. Last but not least, your goal should be time-bound. Time, the ticking clock, is the heartbeat of every goal. It's the drum that keeps the rhythm of our progress. Without a deadline, goals can drift into the realm of someday, and we all know that someday rarely comes. So, how do we set a time-bound goal? Start with the end in mind. Imagine the finish line and then work backwards. If you want to run a marathon in 6 months, figure out where you need to be in 3 months, then 1 month, then 1 week. Remember, your timeline is not just a countdown, it's a roadmap to success. Each milestone is a small victory, a sign that you're moving towards your larger goal. Whether it's learning a new skill, losing weight, or starting a business, having a deadline creates a sense of urgency and propels you forward. A time-bound goal keeps you on track and maintains your focus. Now that you've mastered each component, creating SMART goals should be a breeze. Let's take a moment to summarize everything we've discussed. Firstly, we talked about specificity. Instead of being vague, your goals should be clear-cut and well-defined, leaving no room for ambiguity. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to get fit," you could say, "I want to lose 10 pounds." See the difference? Next up, we delved into measurability. A goal without a measurable outcome is like a sports competition without a scoreboard. How will you know you've achieved your goal if you can't measure it? In the fitness goal we just mentioned, the 10 pounds you want to lose provide a measurable outcome. Our third component was achievability. It's crucial to ensure your goals are realistic and attainable. There's no point setting a goal to become an astronaut if you're afraid of heights. So, in our fitness example, losing 10 pounds is definitely an achievable goal for most people. Then, we explored relevance. Your goals should align with your long-term plans and aspirations. If you're aiming for a healthier lifestyle, losing weight might be a relevant goal. It wouldn't make sense, though, if your long-term goal was to gain weight for a bodybuilding competition. Lastly, we discussed time-bound. Every goal needs a target date, so you have a deadline to focus on and something to work towards. In our fitness example, you could aim to lose those 10 pounds in 3 months. So let's put it all together. A complete SMART goal would be, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months to improve my overall health and fitness. It's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Remember, SMART goals are your stepping stones to success. Make them, follow them, and watch your dreams turn into reality.